This is Jesus Manuel Menagarza for RV and Travel Adventures. Today, towards the end of May 2024, I'm camping along with my wife at Lake Mineral Wells State Park. And we're going to go for a little walk here, a little hike. And let me show you the campsite really quickly, and then we're going to go for a walk. My wife first has to go to the restroom, just conveniently across the way. The shower's a bit further away, but the actual restrooms are right there. So we do have water and electrical hookups. We don't have sewage, and we don't have a pull through. So let me turn around the camera. See you in a bit, sweetie. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Are you gonna lock up? Okay, thank you very much.
That I'm going to the bathroom and then...
Yeah, and I'll meet you by the sign. Very smart. See, my wife and I have try to be as communicative as possible. Sometimes I totally screw up, but once in a great while we do it right and we confirm things. And so we have our bikes right here. I have an old Gary Fisher mountain bike I bought in, I think it was 1996 in San Francisco. And then my wife has a Trek multi-track 7200 that she bought about 2003 or 2 in Redlands, California. Or was it San Bernardino? I get confused. So this is my Rockwood mini light. These are the stairs, they're out. Here's our hookups, pretty straightforward. Just a modest water filtration system, and of course this is a 30 amp connection. We have our wheels chalked, and I have a lock on my Power Watchdog 30 amp smart surge protector plus EPO. Very nice. And I have the basic very short water hose. This white hose right here is a very simple budget hose by the folks at Camco. I have other hoses which are longer and more complex and more flexible, but for this purpose, the fact that it's not being coiled around, this one coils around too readily. We have the slide out, and of course it has its own little topper. I do have side and back cameras, cameras for the side markers and observation, so when I'm going down the road I can see what's going on. By the folks at HalloView. Very nice, thank you very much, HalloView. And this is my setup. I'm not even unhitching, I'm only here for several days. My wife and I we don't have to go to town to get groceries. We don't have to go to town to get sodas. And we don't have to go to town to check the sites. We're just going to cycle around, go fishing, do things like that. Inside the box here are two AO lithium 12 volt 100 amp hour lithium batteries by the folks again at AO Lithium. Very nice. So there I am. So let me walk over here. Again, I towed it with my Chevrolet Colorado with the V6 2016 edition. It was rather hot today, but it's cooling off. Quite a few of the trails are closed off. The main trail, the gigantic trail, which we were hoping to go on, is closed off because it's all muddy and they don't want people tramping around and destroying it. So there's my wife. And right over there's the men's restroom and the women's restroom. Very nice. And a picnic table so you can hang out while you wait for somebody to come out of the restroom. So here's our map. So this is what I did, sweetie, earlier. I went down here and then I went this way.
Oh, to that fish.
But we're gonna go. So I gotta turn myself around. So we're gonna go one of the ways. I get confused.
We're going to go straight ahead and to the right. Did you go to the left?
Yeah.
So we're going to go to the right.
Okay, so let's go down. It's a very nice,
Where are we going?
it's a very pleasant little trail, very soft.
It is because of, well,
It's mainly sand and clay.
and clay, and then of course we've had rain quite a bit.
Quite a bit of rain. Yesterday was thunderstorms. We had a tornado watch, flash floods, and all that stuff like that. Here's some of the flowers. Some beautiful flowers. Let me give you a beautiful shot. You know, you got to stop once in a while and just look at the flowers. Not necessarily smell them because you don't want to inhale a bee or anything, or a wasp. So, beautiful flowers. And of course, we have cactus, pear cactus, or as my mom would say, nopales. So, very nice. Wife's over there. She's already taking the lead.
Feel that cool breeze?
Oh, yeah, it's very pleasant, sweetie. Once in a while, you get a little rock outcropping. So I'm really enjoying this hike because it's dropped down in temperature by at least 20 degrees. It must be in the high 70s, low 80s, which is pleasant for my wife and I. Some of you folks out there I hear sometimes go, man, it's hot, it's in the 80s. Well, if you're used to hundreds, 80s is very, very nice. Look how beautiful these flowers are, huh?
It's a little bit of a bump. Step down, don't trip, honey. I know, they're gorgeous.
I'll try not to kill myself, sweetie. You're right. I got to be careful. Sometimes I just talk, and don't focus on making sure to, you know, there we go. And of course you can see the moisture. And again, the flowers, very nice flowers. I'm shooting this video with my DJI Pocket number 2. I would love to have the Pocket number 3, but right now I don't have $800 just burning a hole in my wallet. But I'd love to have one of those. Those are fantastic. So, here's a close-up of some of the wood. Beautiful thin trees, rocks. Again, what differentiates Texas, especially this part of Texas, we're about 1 hour west of Fort Worth. Pretty close to, very close to mineral wells, and about 10 miles from Weatherford. Is super hot summers, a lot of rocks, a lot of clay, sand, etc., etc. I'll follow you, sweetie. You decide. I think it's to the left, personally. Because you're headed to. Maybe you were right. I'll follow you. You're usually better at this than I am. So here's some of the rocks. Yeah. So tomorrow, the plan is my wife and I are going to take our bikes near the shop. They have a nice little store over here, and we're going to stop there, take our bikes, and I'll be carrying my fishing tackle and my fishing rod, something to drink, maybe a little snack. And my wife's going to take her swimsuit and she's going to go swimming. And that's how it's working. Look at these beautiful little rock outcroppings. And there's my wife up ahead. She's only about 50 feet ahead. It looks on the camera, because I have the wide angle, it makes it look like she's a mile ahead, but she's only like 50 feet ahead. And again, beautiful, beautiful hike. And over there is the lake, but we're going to see if we get anywhere near it this time. So we enjoy exploring, going for hikes. One thing good about going for walks in the country is, and especially down country roads and country trails, is that you use different muscle groups. You know, sometimes you go up and you go down, your ankles shift and stuff like that, which is good. And again, here's some of the plant life. Beautiful rocks. She's way over there, so you have to be careful. She's moving through space. These are big boulders, huh, sweetie?
That was quite massive.
Yeah, we have to actually jump down here a little bit. So it forces you to stretch a little bit. One leg up, one leg way down. And you gotta make sure you have the appropriate shoes. These are my little Keen light hiking shoes, which is perfect for today. We're not going to the Himalayas, not going to the Sierras, down Desolation Wilderness. We don't need our Vask hiking shoes or anything fancy. Oh, Solos. I love those Solos. I was at Ariana. I saw a pair that was for $300. I said, that's nice. I like those shoes. They fit perfect. And they're super, super, super solid. There's my wife way over there. Just showed it as a short section on the map, but we're taking forever to get there, huh?
Yeah, well, you might have to go back and go to the left instead of to the right. This is one big boulder for sure.
Yes, and there's the water right there. The water's only about 10 feet that way, but there's no path to the water.
I'm sure.
There's a bunch of reeds right there, and a couple trees.
Sure, I can go back?
No, let's just go a little bit further. This will probably end up on the main road. The actual asphalt road. Let me get my feet up there.
No. Here it is. I was correct. There's a pier.
Hey, there's a little pier. Peering through the trees there. It's a beautiful evening. It's about 7 o'clock, 7 p.m., maybe it's 6 p.m., somewhere around there. And the mosquitoes haven't eaten us. That's why I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt and some long pants. And here's a view. Let me show you the view. This is Lake Mineral Wells, just outside of Mineral Wells, Texas. About an hour and 10 minutes from my house in Fort Worth, Texas. Thought I'd share a little hike with you. Hope you like my videos. I would greatly appreciate if you like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have the time, ring the bell for future notifications. And please leave your kind and friendly comments below, abajo. Muchas gracias. Gotta watch out here and not go over there and go over here instead. There's some interesting flowers. These are thistles. They look like thistles. Are these thistles? Again, leave your kind and friendly comments below. Gotta love it when people leave their graffiti. I remember in one of the ancient temples in Greece, an American was over there scraping him and his girlfriend's name on one of the temple walls. That was about a year ago. I'm not big on that sort of stuff. Oops, let me see. Hey, very nice. And that goes this way. And I just came from up there. And don't forget, if you want to become a member of RVTA, do so. There are certain benefits. You get badges. And when I put out a video, typically you get at least a few hours to view it before everybody else does. So you get early release of videos. So what do you think of it, sweetie?
Oh, I like it quite a bit.
It's a nice fishing spot. I can fish here.
I saw a few minnows close to the bank, but I haven't seen larger fish yet. But it's a very quiet spot. Look at this.
Yeah, they have a lot of crappie, catfish, smallmouth and bigmouth bass.
See, there's evidence of people.
And people leave their stuff there. That's pretty good. At least they threw it in the garbage.
Looks
Not.
like you could do it at night. Look, oh, probably a solar-powered night light. So if you're a night fisher person.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see some people out here fishing late at night. And there's the park entrance over there, and the gift store, and the beach, and the entrance goes that way, and then it goes that way, and we went this way. Thanks for checking out my video. This has been a Susman with Menegarza. Let me turn around the camera. me see if I can actually get some light on my face. There we are. We got some actual light on my face so you can see my ugly mug. Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm at Lake Mineral Well State Park, having a good time. I've been here several times, and I've always enjoyed my time here. So that's what brings me back, and it's also very close. It's a quick trip. Don't waste much gas. I can go fishing. Fishing at a Texas State Park is free. You don't have to have a license. You don't need to have, give them a blood sample or anything like that. So it's very pleasant. So thanks for watching my video. This has been Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.